Great to see you here again. My name is Luc de Kuster, founder of the Kuster Academy. We're still talking about principles of stakeholders and communication management. And in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the art of working with stakeholders. But before we continue, don't forget to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell button, and every time we have a new video, YouTube will inform you about this. So let's have a look at stakeholders and emotional intelligence. We want to deal with stakeholders, and when we're dealing with people or even organizations, because organizations are represented by people, we have to understand some principles about emotional intelligence, EI, in opposite to normal intelligence expressed by the intelligence quotient or the IQ. Now, when we talk with people, it's not only about technical things. It's also about a number of elements that we have to see that the people will connect with us. When we cannot have the people connect with us, then there is a problem. We have to understand the people, and understanding the people is of key importance here. When we are in a meeting, one of the things we can do is to evaluate the body language of the people. Very important when I'm talking in the meeting and I'm there with more people. I don't like to go alone in certain meetings. I ask the other people to observe the body language of the other people, or also the person to whom I'm talking to. All these things you have to take into account because it's very important to see and identify how the different people react to what you say in a meeting. Now, some cultures, energy in the meeting is important. For example, in Japan, we have, for example, that the CEO can come into your meeting just to see what the atmosphere is. Typically, Japanese people will not easily say no. So when you want to understand what is going, don't ask any questions to which you would expect a no. I also in Egypt, certain things I've seen people will not say no. They, for example, if you ask them to do something and they don't want to do it, they will give you a completely idiotic price quote. And if you take it, okay, they try to tell you they don't want to do it. Also in Japan, or when you're in different countries, you should not use certain words, certain color. White has a different color. Green has some other significations. It can be a little bit difficult to understand what the different background elements are that you have to avoid. Now, what you have to do is build what they call a rapport and create an emotional bank account. So when you have rapport with the people, it means that they are in fact building a relationship with you. You start to trust them. And an emotional bank account is when you do things for the people. And when you do something they don't like, something goes out of that emotional bank account. But you have to see that that emotional bank account never goes to negative. Very important if you want to negotiate or if you want to work with people. If you don't want to work with people, don't care about it. Just do it where you want it. You can do it in your relationship with your friends, things like that. You find certain elements that bind you. You can say something they don't like it. Also in a marriage, you say something your partner may not like it, but there is still enough value in that bank account to be together, to understand each other. But once this bank account is empty, forget it, it's over. Now, you also have to identify some abusive methods when you're dealing with people. Letting you wait. I saw some years ago with Turkey some negotiations, and Erdogan just let the people wait, or you go somewhere, they let you wait, they don't care about you. Sometimes you see that the people are sitting higher so that they have a kind of higher position of you, physically representing that they are more valuable than you are, or they put you in very uncomfortable seats. These are things that you have to think about when you're starting to negotiate. These are ways to deal with you. And when you identify elements like that, you should do something about it. You should not continue the negotiation, or you have to clearly understand that it is this what is happening. Now, when we look at stakeholders, we also have to look at some other rules that we have to respect. First of all, building trust and confidence takes a long time. Do not destroy it. Everything you do is about your reputation. Once you have a reputation, it takes a long time to get it, but it's very easy to destroy it. Never lie to the people. Very important. It's the same thing here. Once they catch you on a lie, you lose your trust. Find win-win situations. When both parties win, there is no need to start cheating. When you buy something and you push the people to a price where they are in a win-lose situation, you win but they lose, later they will try to do things to go back against you. They will try to find a way to punish you, and that's not a very good situation to start with. A win-win situation means that both of you are happy and you're looking forward to a constructive cooperation. When you're negotiating, find something that is cheap for you, but that is of high value for your contacts. Finding things like that can help you to leverage what you're negotiating, what you're dealing about. Don't fight for things that don't cost you, but try to get something in value for it. And basically, that's a very important element to consider. Try to get that value that you need without giving too much to the customer or to the other elements or the other people. Keep your management informed about things going wrong. I had a case with KBC where something went wrong. I had some issues with the negotiations, but I informed my management about the progress, about things going wrong. And at the end, it was really going totally wrong. And the customer called my boss. And he started telling how bad I was and that he probably didn't know what I was doing. And my boss said, well, yes, I know. Mr. De Coster informed me about everything. Let's have a meeting. So we had a meeting to resolve the problem again. The person started to attack in a way that I'd never seen, but my boss had seen that before. So it was a very good learning experience. And he said, well, I will address this in the board of directors of the bank and you will see your reputation will be gone. And I told the person, excuse me to interfere, but I have contact with this person in your board of directors. I already spoke with that person. I explained to him what is going on, and I guaranteed him that we would find a good solution, a solution that is honest for everybody. And saying that, doing these things, you take away the power of the person who want to attack you, who want to basically, in some cases, push you away so that they want to have their own thing going on. So very important to deal with things like that. Copy-paste dangers. Well, I saw some people copy-paste with emails very easy. One of my former students sent an email to me saying that his HR director was, I will not repeat the words he used, but it was, what I'm going to say is very nice, that she was incompetent and you couldn't trust her. The only problem is he copy-pasted that person in the message. So when you're forwarding, copy-pasting, you have to be careful because somewhere in the email there may be something wrong. You have to keep record when things happen and be careful when you do copy-pasting. I have another example where there was some information that was requested, and basically I asked the person for clarification, and the person attacked me immediately, saying that I was calling me all kinds of names, and he copied the entire management of the company. Now, what he didn't know is that I already sent in all the information. I complied with everything that was asked before. So I forwarded that, also copy-pasting everybody in the management, just saying, this is the email I sent to you on that date, to which you didn't reply. Total silence after that. very important to keep all your information together, to keep things in special places when things are going wrong. Managing those acceptations, keeping all these things together, it's very important when you're dealing with other people and they're not always nice to you. But you have to see that you have all the information, that you keep all the things together, and then you can defend yourself. So basically that was it about rules to use some information when you're dealing with stakeholders. That's it for this video, but don't forget to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell button, and every time we have a new video, YouTube will inform you about it. Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.